And now, as part of the Time to Think environment, we'll talk about difference, which used to be called diversity. So it can really, be either from my perspective. The main point is that it doesn't matter what a person looks like or where they came from or their gender or their age, anything. We all are different. We all are unique. We all grew up differently. We all have different lives that we live. And so, the question is, how do we appreciate that difference, knowing that it really does help the organization with a broad brush of ideas, concepts, histories, values, beliefs to come up with the best solution for customers or patients if you're in healthcare, because those that you serve ultimately are just as diverse and just as unique and different than those who are internal to the organization. It's easy to say DEI and B, it's easy to do a checklist, but this is where the rubber really meets the road is, are you appreciating those that you're with each and every day to accomplish a goal, appreciate their differences, appreciate their perspectives, and not just respect it, but want to pull it out and understand how their different, unique perspective can help with a concept that you're wrestling with. Kate, what are your thoughts?
So this one, I think, is an opportunity to look at the meeting that you have or the environment that you have and choose to get difference involved. So for instance, if you're looking around and you're like, oh, a lot of these people look exactly like me or have the exact same experience as I do, how do you seek out that difference to get someone who may come at it a little bit different or might have a little bit of a different take on it and be willing to share that for you? So there's thinking pairs. So that could be one way to seek out a different viewpoint. Could be inviting people who have nothing to do with what you're doing, what your group is doing, to make sure that you're getting some other thoughts. Maybe those are customers or consumers of the information or whatever you produce. Could be inviting them in. It could be seeking out people who are outside your organization or outside of your particular area of industry, just to get someone else's thought process, the way that they think, the environment that they're in. I used to have when I was in finance, I partnered with a person in marketing quite a bit to get her take on finance. A lot of times corporate finance is about selling your ideas to other people to make sure that you're reducing costs. And so how does my marketing friend do that? And how can I bring those ideas into my work? So, seeking out that difference, making sure that you're not just in a bubble of all you, can increase your effectiveness of of your thinking environment.
Yeah, I like all of that. And you can proactively ask people to come into the meeting with different ideas than we've ever had before. You can, as Kate said, create thinking pairs, but be sure people pair up with people they have not paired up with before or don't know very well. We all get in ruts. We all get in habits. We might walk into a meeting and sit at the same seat each time or have the same meeting room each time, or even on a Zoom or a Teams meeting. Just kind of get into routine. And if you're going to have the great new creative idea or the next best concept, it's not going to come out of a rut. So how to really appreciate all of that and be proactive is critical. Thank you.
Thank you.